Imagine the heartache of being torn apart from your life partner for over 6 weeks, all while grappling with the looming shadow of deportation. That's the raw emotional turmoil gripping a former Miss Hawaii, leaving her and her husband in a state of profound uncertainty. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a tale of bureaucratic red tape gone wrong, or a necessary enforcement of immigration laws? Stay tuned as we dive into this compelling story that sheds light on the human side of immigration debates, and you might just find yourself questioning what due process really means in today's world. Honolulu, Hawaii News Now. Cheryl Bartlett, who once held the title of Miss Hawaii back in 1986, has been enduring an agonizing separation from her husband since his apprehension by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, on October 28. For those unfamiliar, ICE is the federal agency tasked with enforcing immigration laws in the United States, often handling cases like this one to ensure compliance. Rogerio Araujo, 57, is currently held at the Federal Detention Center in Honolulu, and despite being able to connect through calls and emails, the couple remains shrouded in doubt about their future together. Bartlett openly shared her emotional journey, describing it as a rollercoaster through the classic phases of grief. I've experienced the usual stages, from initial grief and shock to a deep sadness and exhaustion, she explained, painting a vivid picture of the mental toll such separations can take. It's a reminder for beginners navigating these topics that immigration detentions aren't just legal matters, they deeply affect families, often exacerbating feelings of isolation and loss. Just last month, a dedicated group of supporters organized a rally to advocate for Araujo's release, highlighting the broader community's empathy. He's confined at Honolulu's Federal Detention Center, and Bartlett expressed her anxiety during what she calls a waiting period, fearing that a deportation order to Brazil could arrive without warning. When discussing her husband's resilience, she held back tears, noting his ups and downs. He's trying to stay positive, even finding moments of joy like playing the congas in the chapel with others, she said. This small detail humanizes the detention experience, showing how people cope in challenging environments, perhaps by turning to music or shared activities as a form of emotional escape. The path to citizenship has been fraught with obstacles for the couple, who have pursued it diligently for years, only to encounter setbacks due to administrative mix-ups. In a prior official statement, a high-ranking Department of Homeland Security, DHS, representative referred to him as an illegal alien, a term that sparks heated debate. Is it outdated and dehumanizing, or a straightforward legal classification? The statement emphasized that Araujo received proper legal proceedings. It also suggested that if deportation occurs, nothing bars Bartlett from accompanying him to Brazil. Yet, in her words, as much as I'd enjoy visiting Brazil, adapting to life there permanently would be incredibly tough for me. Adding layers to her challenges, Bartlett, who is legally blind, has recently been diagnosed with kidney disease. She and her relatives rely heavily on Araujo for everyday support, underscoring how his absence amplifies her vulnerabilities. The holiday season has been particularly trying without him, but there's a silver lining. She's just learned that her maiden visit to the facility is scheduled for Monday. It's reminiscent of the butterflies I felt at 16 when I was invited to the prom, she admitted with a mix of nerves and anticipation. I'll simply have to embrace the present, and yes, I'll finally get to hug him. And this is the part most people miss. Behind the headlines of immigration enforcement lies the intricate web of personal stories, where terms like illegal alien can feel like labels that overshadow human dignity. Do you believe the system should prioritize family unity in cases like this, or do strict immigration rules serve a greater good? Should the government expedite citizenship processes to avoid such tragedies? We'd love to hear your perspectives. Agree, disagree, or share your own experiences in the comments below. Let's spark a meaningful conversation. Copyright 2025 Hawaii News Now. All rights reserved.